It seems the older we get, the more we realize that Grandma was right. Rosehip was used by our ancestors, only to be forgotten by the next generation. Well, rosehip is back.
Complete health products are meeting the growing demand for natural therapies and cosmetics. Company founder Kathryn Lee explains the popularity of rosehip oil.
Well, rosehip oil, or rose hips, are very rich in vitamin C. And we all know how wonderful vitamin C is. On our skin, it helps to repair and restore collagen. Collagen, we all know. We need collagen if we want to keep looking young and keep those wrinkles at bay, which we all do, I think.
How was it discovered?
Well, rosehip oil has been used for centuries. I mean, all our great-grandparents and grandparents probably were aware of these wonderful properties.
Many of us take our health for granted, often overlooking vital minerals. Distributed by Complete Health Products, Ancient Elements helps us to replenish what our 90s lifestyle has taken away. Kathryn Lee explains. Tell me about colloidal minerals.
Ah, colloidal minerals. Do you know, colloidal minerals, it's a real buzzword at the moment. Everyone's starting to hear about it, and I guess that's good. That's good for all of us, because colloids are actually 7,000 times smaller than a red blood vessel. Impossible to see with the human eye. And what they have is a negative electrical charge running through them. Now, a lot of us are aware that, unfortunately, as wonderful as this looks, a lot of the soil here is entirely deficient in important minerals.
And what causes that?
Well, farming, you know, like once upon a time, farmers used to be able to rest the soil. And of course they can't anymore. Farmers do not get paid for putting minerals back into the soil. They get paid per bushel, you know, per kilo. They don't get paid for adding selenium and chromium and all these important trace minerals back into the ground. And of course they don't have the time anymore to, you know, let that land rest before they replant.
Tell me about the mine in the United States.
Yeah, well, it was actually discovered in 1926 by a guy called Thomas Clark. But previously, Indian medicine men knew about the benefits of the water that flowed around where that particular deposit is.
Right. And what actually is in the minerals?
Well, the colloidal minerals in Ancient Elements and in Aloe Min both come from that particular deposit known now as the T.J. Clark Mine. A lot of these minerals, people don't, all the regular ones that everyone knows about, but there's a lot that we haven't even heard of. And that's because due to the fact that they're not really available anymore in our soil. And these minerals play such an important role in our health. I mean, do you know that even things like grey hair can be a sign of a copper deficiency?
Really?
And like balding hair, that's a sign of a tin deficiency.
Amazing. So who uses these products?
Well, colloidal minerals ideally would be used by all of us, okay? In an ideal world, we wouldn't need to supplement because it would be available in our soil, in our food, but of course it isn't. So when we take our colloidal minerals, we start to put into our bodies exactly what we need for optimum health and nutrition.